Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you are all well today, guys. Happy Thursday, happy full moon. I'm pretty sure it's a full moon today. Let me go double check my moon app. By the way, chat, if you would like to know the phases of the moon, I have a fabulous app to recommend. Hold on, let me go see what this app is called. Well, maybe I'll tell you later. It's called the Daft Moon app. There we go. If you want to know the phases of the moon, this app basically tracks it on your phone. It also tracks the alignment of the planets as well. If that's something that you're totally interested in, okay, that's what the app is called. I use it for my own personal reference. The full moon, I always watch out for that because I turn into a werewolf around the time of the full moon. So it's just good to know so I can prep myself to chill out ahead of time. It's good to see you guys. Hello, Tramps. Hello, Osiris, Chicky Lexi. Hello to you. Hi, Marie. Hi, Maria. It's good to see you. Hello. Hi, guys. Happy Thursday. Congratulations. You've made it to the lower part of the week. I hope that your week has been well so far. Today we are doing free 3-card readings. So that means, chat, you can ask whatever you want. And for free, I will answer you in 3 cards or less, okay? Before we get started on tarot readings, chat, it's so vital and important for you all to know, tarot, no matter who you get your reading from, it's not the accurate guide to the future. It's always picking up on current energies. And just like our moods, our opinions, and our thoughts, energy is ever changing. So when you receive tarot readings today, do take them as guidance, but not as the accurate word, okay? Use them to connect with your past, present, and future and help you navigate your situation that you're asking about, okay? So, without further delay, chat, I will be closing donations in about 8 minutes. So this is going to be a short stream today. We already have a bunch of donations at this moment. So after 8 minutes or after 2 more donors, the donation will be closed, unfortunately. But you can contact me via Linktree in the description. So go into the description, click Linktree. You can contact me for a private reading. I offer private video recordings, private live streams, and private written readings if you're interested in that, okay? Hi, Goddess Puppets. Good to see you. Happy Thursday to you. My connection is awful. I'll try to join the stream a bit later. Gotcha, Vivi. Hello, everyone. Never ever have I had a girl crush, Erica. How fabulous. Oh my God. First of all, congratulations on your crush. My first girl crush ever was Baby Spice from Spice Girls. And then it was Shakira. And then it was Britney Spears, Beyonce. Megan Thee Stallion is currently my girl crush. Hi, Aspergos. Good to see you. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday to you. If you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. Please try not to spam your questions, chat. If you do, I will unfortunately put you on a 5-minute timeout. If you do it again, I will put you on a longer timeout. And the third time, it'll be like a 24-hour timeout, okay? I won't ban you unless you're explicitly explicit in chat and you're just being totally disruptive and rude. But if you are someone who's multiply spamming the chat, I will just put you on a timeout, okay? All right, so hello, Johanna. Hello, Joanna. Hello to all my fabulous moderators. Yes, I felt I had a whole cleanse this week and I feel good, but it was really powerful and brought up emotions that needed cleansing and opened my point of view to a lot of things within this world. Devin, that's beautiful. That's fabulous. I've just been stocking up on lavender incense and just cleansing as well. It can be really valuable. I got my candles today. Which one should I light this evening? Oh my God, which one do you want to light? Which one are you drawn to? Much love to your channel. Thank you, Sanja. All right, so let me get to some question now. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Maria, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. We're going to connect to Philip, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit, will Maria and Philip be a couple in 2026? 3 cards for yes or no. Will these two be a couple in 2026? 2 more. It's what I think it is. you guys will have the opportunity to have some type of conversation about whether or not you guys should be a couple. This is not a yes or a no, though, Maria. It's very important to emphasize that this is not a yes or no, but it's an offer of an opportunity. Let's say that opportunity is you guys just connecting and talking to each other, and maybe you or that person brings up like, hey, should we try to make this work? It's that kind of thing. So we have here the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ten of Wands here. You will definitely in the next year talk to Philip about like, should you guys get together? But again, this is not a yes or no that you guys become a thing. This is just that you guys will be definitely communicating about if this should happen again, okay? So maybe things improve on your end and his end, and you guys come back together for that conversation, okay? You're very welcome, Maria. Good luck to you. We're going to get to another person now. I don't know the exact timelines, Maria, but we definitely clocked it for 2026 for sure. We're going to clear the energies. Goddess Puff, I'm going to put you on the donation list. Thank you so much for your support. Hello, Pressures. Good to see you again. Welcome on in. Sunshine, we're going to get to you now, Spirit. Please clear the energies, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Sunshine Pattern's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as G, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. A Spirit in 3 cards. Will G contact Sunshine again in December? Can we connect to the energies of December? 3 cards for yes or no for Sunshine. King of Swords, 3 of Cups, High Priestess is what I think it is. The answer is yes. It feels like a very friendly conversation as well, Sunshine. Look at the cards that we have here. So the King of Swords, there is a little bit of like a communication distance or some type of reservation. If you feel that this resonates and you and this person are kind of in low contact, or this person is more, silent or quiet or distant, with the 3 of Cups and the High Priestess here, just to give you a heads up, there is communication. It does feel really friendly, okay? So the answer is yes. You guys do have a friendly conversation to come, okay? Yes, he is my ex, but text me as if we are friends. He definitely sees you as a friend. That 3 of Cups is a strong friendly card. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. Maria, I really appreciate that compliment. We're going to get to tramps now. Everyone, please pause your free readings. Pause your free readings. We will do more free readings after our first 2 donations with Holly and S. Virgo, okay? So pause your free readings, chat. Thank you guys so much for coming through. If I don't immediately comment on your comment, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's simply because I missed it or I'm doing something that is taking my time, okay? Thank you guys so much for your patience. We're going to get to, hold on, tramps here. Clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to tramps, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as Richard, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, Spirit? Will tramps be meeting up with their crush, Richard, in the coming year, in this coming year, Spirit? Can we connect to the energy of this coming year, please and thank you? And 3 cards. Is this a yes or no? Will these 2 be meeting up with each other? Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and is it what I think it is? The answer is very likely. Okay, very likely. Oh, is it what I think it is? So with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit here, you definitely, guys, you have a chance for this to happen. Okay, but I will say this, just to give you a heads up, there is a little bit of distance between the 2 of you, you and your crush. There may be an obstacle in the way for further advancement in the connection. This is just to let you know, because I do want to be totally honest with the energy that I'm feeling. You or this person may be preoccupied with your own personal beginning that you can't come together in this way, okay? Spirit does want to mention that. We have 2 different aces with that Hermit energy, which is the distance, and they're just basically saying like, hey, there's a possibility, but there is something that drives you away from each other, but the thing that drives you away seems to be something positive individually for you both, okay? So maybe a new job, new opportunities, new events coming through that causes you to not to really be able to connect like that, okay? But that feels really positive to me. I just want to say the reason why I'm staying on this energy is It kind of feels like something's not going to happen between you two like you would hope that it would, but something great is going to happen to you specifically on an individual level, okay? So stay optimistic. I do see something really awesome coming in for you as far as connection and passion is concerned, okay? He lives in the UK and I want to go visit for a fest. Ooh, that sounds really awesome, Tramps. All the best to you and the connection with this person, okay? We're going to ring the bell. I'm in the US and he's in the UK. Maybe that's that distance with that hermit card coming through. You're very welcome. All right, so everyone, please pause your free readings. Please pause your free readings. Donations are now closed. Thank you so much, Devin, for the heads up on that. So unfortunately, donations are closed. I am no longer taking any donations. If anyone donates, unfortunately, you will either have to wait to the next stream or you would have to book a private reading with me, okay? If you want a reading. Otherwise, I'll just give you a refund. Okay, donations are officially closed. And let's keep going. You're very welcome, Tramps. I love the bell ringing. All right, Holly, are you ready? If so, feel free to post your question now. We're going to get started on you. Goddess Puff, thank you so much. You're the last donation of today. Okay, hold on, Holly. I'm going to get right to you. Oh my God, guys, my apologies if my voice is a little bit rough today. I had to perform a speech a few days ago, so it's still rough from that. Okay, so no, you're good. I see it. I see it up here. All right, clearly. So is this a full reading? Did you want a full reading instead of a mini question? Hold on. Okay, it's too many questions. My first question is, what significance is it seeing all the number 4s around me? What significance do the number 4s happen? Okay, got you. Clear the energy, spirit. Can we connect to Holly, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding the number 4 and the significance it has and plays a role in her life at this time? That's interesting. You could get the general spirits, like you could get the general reading on Google, but I'm going to give you the specific reading for it now. Spirit, can we get 3 cards for Holly and her spiritual team? 3 cards and what significance the number 4 has to her at this time, why she keeps seeing it. What's going on here? What is being communicated? No more? Okay. They want me to Google it. Hold on. Holly, I know this seems oddly unhinged. Okay. 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 What does this have to do? What does this have to do with it? Oh my gosh, Holly, I feel like this is about like school. This is about school and acquiring knowledge. That is making me real nervous. Neighborhood. Regret. Is it what I think it is, Spirit? No. No. Ugh. Is it what I think it is? Yeah? Okay. This is actually good. Okay, so we have here the Hierophant, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords here. Holly, do you interact with anyone at college? Like, do you see people? Do you sit in a room? Hi, Zach. All cap Zach is back. Hi, Zach. How you doing? We're not doing free questions just yet, but I'll let you know when we are, okay? So, Holly, there's someone who wants to work with you. Someone who wants to talk to you, okay? Who is, like, in your vicinity in general, like someone who wants to be your friend or communicate to you, okay? I don't know why there's a school quality to this for some reason. We have here the Hierophant, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords here. Someone wants to talk to you, but there's a feeling of education and knowledge behind this. And there's just this sense like they look at you, they're understanding something about you, and they're like, I gotta go do it before it's too late, or before I regret it. We have here the neighbor and the regret here. Someone's working up the courage to communicate with you, and it's like they're trying to get knowledge or share knowledge with you. This is a really positive feeling. This is not like a past energy. At first, I was scared that it was, but this is someone who is not speaking to you. This person has some type of like, there we go. Oh my God, this person has some sort of mentor quality to them, like a teacher that wants to help you, or a teacher that wants to promote you or teach you, or someone who wants to teach you something. Okay. So with the Hierophant, the King of Swords, the Page of Swords here, someone wants to get to you before they regret doing so. Like, I need to bestow some knowledge onto you before I'm not able to do that anymore. And in some ways, they kind of want to work on a connection or a friendship with you. Okay. We have here the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups showing up here. So what's coming through here is this person's like, I think that I should go to Holly and introduce myself formally or properly. And if I don't, I would definitely regret it, because this is the closest that I'll be getting to this type of thing. Okay. So keep a lookout for that. This reading is of someone who wants to bestow some type of mentorship or knowledge upon you. I want to share you a story. I want to show you, there we go. I want to share a story with you. It's like, I want to share a story of meaning to you that I think would be meaningful to you. Okay. This could be like a family member. This could be like a older person, an older gentleman that just feels like he's got to say something, but there is an element of knowledge and education coming through from this person, specifically wanting to tell you a story before before it's too late and they're not able to anymore. So someone wants to come towards you and tell you something before it's too late, essentially, but I don't really know why that's the case. So that's that reading. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. When I connected to that energy, I felt a headache in my mind. So this must be of some major importance to them, that they must tell you this story to teach you a lesson, which I find fascinating. It's not a negative thing, though. It's just like, I got to tell you before it's too late. And I got to show you this. I got to teach you this lesson before it's too late, or something like that. Would you like to ask your next mini question? It felt like college was involved here. I don't know if it's like a relative who knows you're in college and wants to tell you something, or it's a teacher that wants to tell you before let's say like the semester ends, like of an opportunity before it's too late. I'm not really, the energy feels of education and this person needing to tell you before it's too late. But the energy is positive. It's about elevating you rather than some negative thing, and it's a tower moment, all that stuff. So there's good intentions coming behind this. Hi, Ethereum. Yes, it's good to see you. Hello, Mama Heather. Good to see you as well. Happy Thursday to you. Happy full moon chat. Hi, Lorraine. Hello to you. Hello. Hope you're well. I am doing very well. Hi, Antoinette. Hello. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Please close out the previous tarot readings. What do I need to do to end this 2-year isolation and stagnancy? So we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, as well as the energy behind the stagnancy that you're talking about here. You know, Holly, when I connect to your energy, I feel like there's a pain somewhere close to my ear. Spirit, 5 cards. What can Holly do to end this isolation and stagnancy? Is what I think it is. Okay, but how do you want her to do that? How do you want her to do that? So they're saying literally get out of the house. That's the first thing they want to say. We have here the Tower and the Home card of the Four of Wands. They're literally saying get out of the house. And how we want you to get out of the house is either do something that you want to do. We have here the longing here. Take yourself to a movie theater. Go see Wicked for Good, for example. Like, I'm going to go see that in 3D. Go do something that you really want to do, or go do something that you used to do. Maybe you used to go to the library, sit down at one of the tables and read a book. And then lastly, do something that you know nothing about. So if you don't necessarily want to make lamps, but you don't know anything about it, go to a lamp making class, for example. This will end your stagnancy. You have to do it, though. You really have to have the willpower to push yourself to go do those things. Spirit is saying this is the key to you getting out of this, but you must have the willpower to actively do it. Okay. We're going to get some more cards for you now. Spirit, can we get 3 more cards for Holly? Anything else you want to say? 5 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Is it what I think it is? That's what I think it is. This 5 of Swords is very interesting. Okay. Why this? 2 here? Why that? Is it what I think it is? They don't want you to do it because other people like it, or you're hoping to make friends out of it. They really are saying set aside the process of like making friends and like being introduced to people or being around people. Like literally when they say they want you to end your stagnancy, they want you to be focused on yourself. And if you're going to go do an activity, don't think about the aspect of making friends. Think about how it will enrich you. Not to say that you won't make friends, but you have to primarily consider how it will enrich you, okay? Because if you think about making friends at these places as the primary goal, it could be the secondary goal. There's nothing wrong with that. But the primary goal must be either you're interested in it, or you used to be interested in it, or you have no idea what it's about. Going there for you rather than for the expectation of anyone else, okay? So with the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the Emperor here, they are saying that there is complications in your pursuit of getting out of the stagnancy and the isolation. With the obsession and the influence here. So it's just like, don't think about anyone else. Think about you and focus on you seeing what's out there as the goal, really, okay? I don't understand, but I will say this, Holly, it's almost like there's an energy of people holding you back from going to go see what the things are about. Like let's say you like drawing and you want to go to an art class. They seem to have some indication that it's almost like the energy of other people holding you back from going, okay? I don't know if that's something worth exploring, but maybe it is. So all the best to you, Holly. Good luck. If I had to give an example, I used to go to acting classes, and I had social anxiety. I didn't want to go and meet other people, but I really had a love for acting and a love for drama. So I went anyway. And even though it wasn't my intention to make friends, I did walk away from the experience bonding with people, but out of a natural interest for something that I brought myself there because I wanted to be there. So that might be the energy that they're talking about. So that you're there because you want to be there, not because you're, trying to meet people. There's a huge difference between the two. Very fascinating energy. Hello, Elaine Tad. It's good to see you. Unfortunately, all donations are closed for right now on this stream and for the rest of the stream, unfortunately, but I will be back for future streams to come, and I'm also available for private readings as well, okay? You're very welcome, Holly. Thank you so much for your support. Everyone, please pause your free questions. We will do more, but we must get to our first donation. For the first donation for S. Virgo. S. Virgo, are you ready? I have 4 mini readings. Got you. I'm going to edit the list now. Feel free to post the first one when you're ready. We're going to answer the first 2 before we get to our next batch of free readings. Thank you guys so much for your patience, and I really appreciate those who have donated. Thank you to my moderators as well for moderating. Hello, MM. I emailed you my questions. Timestamp would be okay. I got to work. No worries, MM. I will give you a timestamp. Thank you for the reminder, timestamp. And by the way, if you have donated and you cannot be here for your readings, feel free to let me know. I'll give you a timestamp at the end of the stream for your questions, okay? Close out the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. It's good to see you, Elaine Tat. Hello, Tasha. It's good to see you as well. Clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to S. Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as B, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him? Very curious how B feels towards me. Communication was weird the last time. I cannot read him. 3 cards, Spirit. How is B feeling about S. Virgo? Maybe connect to his feelings for her, please and thank you. This feels like a very, I don't know how I feel about you right now. I'm just things are kind of up in the air. Kind of taking each day one step at a time, and their perspective is not intense, negative, or excessively positive at this time. Just a very balanced, neutral perspective about you right now. We have here the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles here. Spirit, can we get 2 more? What's going on? How does B feel about S. Virgo right now? Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. This person, though, there is a side note. This person is surprised by your new occupation or something new going on with you, how you're going in the direction of your career. So your career is on their mind, whoa, wow, that's whoa. They're quite shocked by where you're heading towards with your career. We have here the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. I'm a little over it, not going to lie. It's just whatever to me. Understandable. Why are they shocked by S. Virgo's career right now, Spirit? They're impressed, but there's something unexpected about your trajectory, about things going for you. Spirit, 3 more cards. Withdrawn, Pride, and Power Supply. Why do they feel this way? 2 more. Is it what I think it is? It's because you know what's funny? You haven't told him anything because he feels like he's left in the dark about it. Okay? And it's funny because we got the Oracle cards coming out here. We have here the Withdrawn. We have here the Ego and Pride and the Power Supply here. In the sense, he's bothered that something is not being communicated with him. We even have here the Hidden and the Wooded area. So there's a vibe of feeling like he's wanting to pull back from you because he feels hurt that he doesn't know what's going on, but he also feels like, I want to know what's happening with her, and why is how is she sustaining herself? How is she progressing? Is everything okay? But he feels like things are going okay for you. I'm not certain what information you've told him about your trajectory at this time, but he's surprised by your career direction, and he feels left in the dark about it as well. 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles here, followed by the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's this energy of, I feel shocked about her career life, and I'm just taking this connection one day at a time. Yeah, I can tell sometimes he wants to know things, but gets a little weird when I tell him. Oh my gosh. Would you like to ask your next question now? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you. Donations are closed, chat. Donations are closed. And in about 30 minutes, the stream will be closed too. We will wrap up with our remaining donations. So it's a super short stream today. There isn't a raffle, but I will try to answer at the very least 9 more free questions, ultimately. Clear the energy, Spirit. Can we once again connect to S Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as B, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Sometimes, very randomly, he asks about if I've gone on dates. Gets a little weirder after that. Why does he want to know? Spirit, 3 cards. Why does B want to know if S Virgo is going on dates, Spirit? 3 cards. Is what I think it is. 2 more. 2 cards on this energy. Why this? That's what I think it is. Because he kind of wants to know if you're still interested in him romantically. And this is why he asks about it. Because he wants to know if he's still an option that you are into. Look at, he's like, I want to know if I still if I'm still someone who's like, Page of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Star is coming out here. I'm only laughing because when you tell him, if you tell him anything, really what he's hoping to hear is, oh, so you're still into me, huh? We have here the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords here. This is just a little bit of him trying to do some type of check, and then he gets overwhelmed by what you reply with, okay, and he tries to let it go after that. Spirit, can we get 3 cards on what's going on here? Why does he ask S Virgo this? We have here soulmates and elusive here. Spirit, 2 more. Followed by the Justice and the Beach. Spirit is like, he's getting karmic justice as he asks you these type of things. When he thinks about it, if you've ever replied to him like, oh, I'm just seeing this guy and that guy. We have the soulmates and the commitment here. He wants to know whether or not you're still feeling connected to the connection that you guys have. That's really it at the end of the day. But when elusive here, we get the card of the Justice and the Beach. He unfortunately feels a little bit alienated, alone, and abandoned when you say things that don't fall into alignment with his with what he expected to hear from you, which is like, I still like this connection and I'm not seeing anyone, I really like this bond with you. I don't know what he really is expecting from you, because I don't think he would say anything like that, but he just kind of is feeling you out and seeing if you still like him, really, at the end of the day. That's why he asks. I'm a little honest with him, but he gets awkward. Yeah, I don't tell him much, but when I do, he somehow needs to get off the phone. Understandable. Respectfully understandable. I'm waiting for him to be straightforward with me. I respect that. EO, yes, I am still doing free questions. In fact, but not sure that will ever happen. I hope it does, though. All right, so SB, we're going to pause your donations for now and answer 3 free questions. This is the list currently. Thank you so much for your patience, SB, S Virgo. Chat, if you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. Please do not spam your question. I would like to answer 3 people. If you spam your question, I will put you on a little timeout, just a tiny one, okay? But then we're going to get back to S Virgo and her readings. Followed by MM. All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Actually, since MM's not here, we can do it after Osiris, so maybe we'll do Osiris. Osiris, are you here? Are you ready for your reading after S Virgo? It's just that it would be easier to do MM's back-to-back instead of having it broken up. All right. We're going to connect to MJ Mama Heather. We're going to connect to Mama Heather, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those whom guide her, as well as MJ, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those whom guide him. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Once again, we're going to connect to Mama Heather, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. MJ, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, and 3 cards. Is MJ proud of the steps that Mama Heather is taking with their life? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 more. Is what I think it is. He's a little bit he's a little bit anxious about the future. He's a little bit anxious about the future, but trusts you to lead the way. So it's not necessarily pride, but it's anxiousness, but trust in you. We have the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups here, okay? Again, not pride, but kind of like fear, to be honest with you. Fear for the future, but trusting in your ability to guide the way, okay? I kind of want to dive into this question more. Why he's afraid of the future. So, Mama Heather, if you would like, I would like to offer you an additional 3-card reading. If you would like to have more information, okay? If you would like to, okay? Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to EO, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Could you see whether I'll receive this music grant I applied to? We're going to connect to EO, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as the music grant that they applied to, Spirit. Please and thank you. Spirit, in 3 cards, do you see EO getting this grant? 3 cards for yes or no, Spirit. So what I think it is. You may receive something else. So Spirit is not necessarily saying it's a yes or a no for you, okay? With the 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups here, it looks like you're actually heading towards something else. So maybe the grant is going to go to a different person, but you're going to receive something else. And I don't want to give negative news or anything, but I do see you getting something. It's just that this grant might not necessarily go to you in particular. So 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 7 of Cups here. However, the beautiful thing is the 7 of Cups is other options. So if you've applied to other things, I do feel like you're going, and if you do apply to other things, I do feel like you're going to get something else, okay? So that is your reading. It's not necessarily a yes or a no, but that there's Spirit sees you going towards something or having something different. So I really like that. There's a mentorship alongside it. Ooh, that would be really cool. Yeah, we're going to ring the bell to your success, okay? Good luck to you. I do hope that you get the grant, and I do hope that if you also want that mentorship, that you get it too, okay? Good luck to you. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right, so Mama Heather, we're going to answer that. Just give me a moment. I'm going to find one more person to give a reading for. Pure Heart 777. It's been quiet between me and JP. Can you see if he's been thinking about or missing me? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Pure Heart, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as JP, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, in 3 cards, do you see JP thinking about or missing Pure Heart? You're very, very, very welcome, EO. Good luck to you. One more is what I think it is. The answer is yes. They do think about you. It does look like they're struggling with something that they have some complex about there, okay? 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords here. I hate to see this. Like struggling to process a pain. So I'm not certain what this person's going through, whether you guys maybe have been through a potential breakup or this person had some issues happening in the family. Could even be as tragic as a past loved one. But it looks like this person's currently the answer is yes, but they are really paying attention to this pain or this source of pain that is complicating anything in regards to their thoughts about you, okay? So that is your reading. The answer is a yes, but there's also some other elements complicating those thoughts. Antoinette, we just did free questions. We will be pausing them for the time being. You're very welcome, Pure Heart. I'm going to answer just one more free question. S. Virgo, when you're ready, feel free to post your 3rd mini reading. All right, Mama Heather, we're going to clear the energies once again. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Mama Heather, as well as MJ, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, what is MJ afraid of or anxious about when it comes to the next steps of their life with Mama Heather? What are they worried about? This is what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. They feel a little bit, so MJ feels helpless because the two of you as a package have walked away from a lot of situations in MJ's perspective. We have the 9 of Cups showing up here for for MJ's thoughts about the past. 9 of Cups, and then we have here the 8 of Cups here. So MJ's perspective is like, wow, we really just moved on from a lot of things, and I feel like I don't have any say in what we're walking away from. I'm just kind of going along with Mom's plan, and I can't do anything about what we're walking away from. So he feels somewhat helpless when it comes to making plans. So you may want to include him in some of the decision making if you would like to help with some of his fears. If you notice that he's been afraid, just say like, hey, I would like to plan this thing in the future. What would you like to do? Would you like to go to this or that? Is there anything like this? Something about including him in choices for the future would really help him out a lot. Okay. So that is your reading, Mama Heather. That's what MJ's fears are. I had a lot of things leave my life, and I feel like I wasn't really involved in whether they stayed or left. I wasn't involved in those choices. Is what really what he's feeling. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, guys. We will do more free readings. Please pause your free questions. Pause your free questions. We're about to get to SB's remainder donation. All right, close out the previous reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. Mama Heather, all the best to you, and good luck to you and MJ for the future to come, okay? You're very welcome. All right, so as Virgo, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. What's B wanting? Like, what's his plan with me? I feel like he has me in his fairy tale world, like he thinks I'm safe in his imaginary world. Spirit, can we connect to S Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as B, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him? Spirit in 3 cards. What does B want with S Virgo? Again, look at that. You got another double 8 of Cups here. Because you had that in your last reading. Spirit, what does he want with S Virgo? The Wheel of Fortune. The 9 of Swords is what I think it is. Is what I think it is now. Okay. All right. So exactly what does he want if he doesn't want that? Okay, is what I think it is. He wants to be in a relationship with you at the end of the day. So we're going to actually start with the tail end of this reading. Hi, KD. It's good to see you. So we have here the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Cups here. What does he want? We have the Lovers coming out. Ultimately, he wants to be in a relationship with you. However, it looks like he doesn't really want what you guys had in the past, though. We have here the 8 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have here the 9 of Swords. But it's not so much of like he doesn't want what you guys used to have. It's more so like he doesn't want to revisit the past or some type of past incident that makes him feel really depressed when he thinks about it, okay? Spirit, in 2 cards, what is he wanting to walk away from as far as, why is he so scared to revisit the past rather in this? So what I think it is. Because Spirit is saying he was non-committal in the past and ended up hurting the situation rather than helping it. It's like he just kind of wants to have a fresh start rather than even think about what he did wrong. We have the cards of the lusting and the mixed emotions here, this non-committal energy. He's like, I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm wanting to think about. He is feeling very upset with himself because of that. So with the trying again, new direction starting over, he just wants to have a clean slate with you, but be in a relationship with you, with the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers here, okay? How would he define that new connection, Spirit? 2 cards. I'm very detached, but I do care for him, though. Look at that. We have here the divine feminine and the return here. He just wants a second chance with you. He just wants another relationship with you. Why he wants and how he views the relationship, having you, making amends over the past, and being able to have a completely fresh start with you. Okay, that's really it. So what does he want? He wants to be with you, but to almost like it's a clean slate, like the past never happened, though he understands why that cannot be. So it's almost like he's just like, I'll just see if there's going to be an opening or an understanding coming in for us at some point. So that is the reading. Would you like to ask your next mini question now? Clear the energy, Spirit. In my heart, it was a great connection, and I feel he understands me. That's why we work. But in my mind, I'm like, what the F are we doing? How does he see me? Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous readings. Can we once again connect to as Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as B, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him? Please and thank you. Spirit, in 3 cards, how does he see as Virgo? Absolutely. He's totally heartbroken about you. So what I think it is what I think it is. Okay. One more. Is what I think it is. There's this, so he feels like you're heartbroken over what he did, and almost like his lack of commitment to you. So how does he see you? 3 of Swords, the Hierophant here, that he has hurt you because of the lack of loyalty that he had expressed in the past. He believes that you feel that if he worked on this, 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups here, if he could work on this and work through it with you, he feels that you would be really happy to actually be with him if he could work on this. If you two can work on this together, okay? We're going to get some oracle cards now on what's going on here. Spirit, can we get 3 oracle cards on why he thinks that she believes this? Hi, Iman. How are you doing? Happy Thursday to you. 2 more. He doesn't really know if this is what he doesn't really know. This is what he's assuming, though. Okay, he's assuming this. We have here the celebrity and intuition, followed by the secrets, the twin flames, and the mountains here. These are his assumptions. He's like, I bet that she wants this to happen. I bet that she wants us to be together. I bet that if I could work on this, she would be so happy if I did this and that. Like, this is how he views you, but this is how he feels that you feel. There's like, that's the clarity coming through from both your spiritual team primarily, actually. So very interesting. Yeah, but he chooses not to. I mean, I don't really try anymore, but I do put in effort. Yeah, but like, why is he stuck? Why doesn't he try anymore? We're gonna pull 3 core cards for that. 3 core cards. That's interesting. Is there a deck that we can choose for why he doesn't? So for you, we're going to pull 3 oracle cards on why he doesn't even try if this is how he feels. How is your health? It is in the dumpster, but we are doing our best to maintain focus. Hold on. 2 more cards for S Virgo, Spirit, please. 1 more? Oh, wow. This is very interesting. It's because it's like he's not even willing to learn how to do it. So we have the learn and the humility in the reverse here. followed by the retreat showing up here. It's like he doesn't even he doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to. And for some reason, his ego blocks him from figuring it out, like learning how to. It's almost like if I have to learn how to make it up to you, then I have to fully face what I did to you. Like his ego doesn't want to go back to that pain. And so there's a little bit of a sense of retreating here. He wants to, but he doesn't want to face the pain of hurting you. And recognizing, well, this is very intense, this energy coming through. It's like I don't want to admit that I was wrong, and I don't want to view myself in the way that I know that I will. I'm not ready to face the karma of me looking down on myself for revisiting the past and making up for it. So he's ashamed. The reason why he's not trying is because he's ashamed. There's a little bit of a vibe of him placing a lot of the energy onto you in a sense, unfortunately. That's really fascinating. You're very welcome, Miss Virgo. All the best to you. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you have a fabulous night. Happy full moon and Thursday to you. I hope you have an incredible end of your week and a great weekend. All right, we're going to get to Osiris now. Osiris, are you here and are you ready for your reading? We're just going to bump you up one so that MM has both of her questions back to back. So you get to be early and MM gets to have an uninterrupted string of readings, which is really great. Awesome. Feel free to, it's on PayPal. Gotcha. Do you want it to be public or private? Close out the previous reading, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, dear, please take care of yourself. I do as often as I can. Like I do. When you guys don't listen, when I'm sick, guys, I'll be letting you know. Listen, guys, I'm sick. I can't be on stream. All right, so I'm gonna go to the question now. Osiris, just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, thank you. Clear the action, Spirit. Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you. Please disconnect me from any and all of the energies that I've connected to so far up until this point, please, and thank you. Please clear my energies in general. Okay, so I'm just going to read this, and then I'm going to give you an explicit response, okay? All right, so Spirit, can we connect to Osiris, higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as connecting to the situation, any energies involved here, please and thank you, and any other relevant energies involving the Spirit in 3 cards. Anything you want to say to Osiris for the best course of action to take? Okay. So what are you saying here? Is what I think it is. Is what I think it is now. This is very fascinating. Oh, so what I think it is now. Damn. So first of all, they want to address your mental health at the end of the day, Osiris. Your mental health is the first thing they want to talk about before really addressing what you asked about here. We have here the King of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So they're saying that they feel, based on how they've been watching you, that you've been pretty down in the dumps, okay? You just haven't been feeling good about life in general. And they want you to first place a priority on that, your mental health and how you feel about yourself and your place in this world. We're going to get 3 oracle cards for this. Okay, it's not that important. So then what else do you want to say to it? They're saying that they are your guides. Yes, your guides are saying that you are at the end of your ropes mentally or physically, where you might be on the verge of experiencing some type of burnout, whether you recognize this or not. Okay, they're concerned that you're on the verge of a burnout, and that the job is not important, and that you are more important than the job. Okay, your mental health is more important than this job. We have here the wedding, we have the shallow, we have here the greed, the withdrawn, and lastly, we have here the breaking point. Okay, can we get 2 more cards for what you want to say to Osiris? Is it what I think it is? They want you to focus and prioritize instead of the job. They want you to prioritize checking in with yourself, doing a once over of your condition, and not in some type of detached and emotionally devoid analytical way, but ask yourself, okay, so what's going on with me? How am I feeling? What's bothering me at the core? And what resources do I have access to get out of this or to mend myself? They want you to focus on healing and mending. They want you to focus on mending primarily. Okay, we have here the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Wands here, which is often the wounded warrior card of I'm being healed and I'm recovering. They want you to recover as the priority rather than this job. Yeah, I've been doing that this week. It's been on my mind. That's very interesting. So do you want to talk about this situation now? Okay. Okay, so they still want to talk about mental health. They have some advice to give you, okay? Can we get 3 cards? Well, can we get 2 cards for the advice and then 3 oracle cards? Is what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. They want you to talk to somebody about what you're going through. It feels like either a professional or some type of older figure that you are open to responding to and communicating with. This could really be anything down to therapist, father, mentor figure, just some type of figure to communicate what you're going through. This will be a great beginning to processing this and getting the ball rolling as it pertains to your mental health. 3 cards on this Emperor, please. What is this Emperor energy, Spirit? Hold on. What is this mentor? Who is this person? Holy shit, look at that. We have here the spiritual teacher. This could be a therapist. I feel like it's really a therapist. It's okay. It's a therapist. All right, so it is a therapist of some kind, okay? And to do some research as to like what resources you have access to. A counselor, a therapist, or some type of doctor figure that knows how to be able to help you through what you're experiencing. So they want you to go to somebody who is trained in the art of the mind or the art of like neurology or something like that, or medicine, some type of medicine therapist or doctor. So they want you to first do some research on like what's out there, what is connected to my situation, and what works for me with what I'm going through right now. Okay. All right. So we're going to get to the next remainder of your reading, but this time it's going to be about the situation that you're talking about here. Okay. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to once again connect to Osiris's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as this particular situation and the energy surrounding this particular situation. Spirit, 3 cards. What is the best course of action to take with this? Is what I think it is. Oh, very interesting reply. Why would you want her to approach it like this, Spirit? Why would you want them to approach it like this? Yeah, listen, your spirit guides are awesome, okay? They're saying lie. Lie. You don't have to commit to this. Lie. Lie. Come up with something to have an excuse, but lie. Because you're not committed to this situation, and this is not going to be your life story. If you have to lie to them, come up with a story that you can back up with some fake facts. Some fake facts. We have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords here. Lie, tell them, give them an excuse that you can back up with like a story, okay? Because you're not bound to this situation. No one, you're not bound to this. We want you somewhere else, but lie to them, get what you need out of it. The power supply, we have here the heart fogged, and we have here the non-committal. Your worth is not attached to this situation. So do what you can to survive, and then get out of it when you're feeling like you can and you're capable of. But for the time being, lie. Don't tell them what's going on. Make an excuse that feels, for the most part, valid enough for them to get off of your back, okay? So this is what they want to say, but their primary thing is that they want you to communicate to somebody about what you're going through, because you are on the verge of a mental breakdown, and you really need to find a way to start building on healing and mending that, okay? So you and your mind are your priority. The situation, it is not your life. It's not a part of your life's ultimate path. You're not committed to it. Do not worry about this. Just give them an excuse and focus on your mental health is what they want to say, okay? Shout out to your spiritual team, by the way. You don't have to listen to this advice. Listen, if I were a person, you don't got to listen to your spirit guides. I always want to say that, but this is what your spirit guides are recommending, okay? So I would honor it because it sounds like they really, really care about you, and they're looking out for your best interest. Okay, you're very welcome. Good luck to you, Osiris. I hope the situation works out for the best for you. Okay, now I'm gonna listen to them. Good luck to you. Thank you so much for coming through. They're the best. Oh my gosh. Shout out to your spiritual team. Thank you to Osiris spiritual team for connecting with me. You're very welcome, Osiris. Good luck to you. All right, chat, we're going to close out the previous readings now. Please and thank you. We're going to open up for 3 more free questions, chat. If you would like some more tarot, if you would like to have a free tarot reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to a timestamp with MM, okay? Close out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Chicky, Lexi. Her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding. Hi, Taurus love. We're going to connect to Chicky Lexi, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding this reading, Spirit, and 3 cards. Anything to come out to communicate to Chicky Lexi? 3 cards. Anything that wants to be communicated? 2 more. That's what I think it is. Is what I think it is. They want to tell you to slow down with someone because you don't know them well enough yet. They want you to take it slow with somebody because you don't know them yet. Don't make any immediate rush decisions on this person. So they're showing me the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands here. Don't rush to make a decision about a person you don't really know at this time. This will be and honestly, after that, they don't want to say anything else because they feel like that's all we want to say. She's gonna get it. And we have the Hierophant to confirm the answer to this question, okay? So your spirit guides think you're just gonna get it. Don't rush into doing anything for anyone you don't know. before you really get to know them. Fascinating. So that's your reading, Chicky Lexi. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. All the best to you, and good luck on your path. Okay, again, I feel like they want to say it again. And in fact, they give it, I want to say that the cards are now saying the same story, but differently. If you want to go towards the person you don't know, go towards them slowly, okay? Don't rush to make a decision about someone you don't know yet. But if you want to go towards them, get to know them and take as much time as you can going towards them. Take as much time as you can going towards them, okay? All righty. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. Hey, cool girls, good to see you. All right, we have a few more people before we get to your reading, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit. Fabi, my ex contacted me recently. May I ask what are his intentions towards me and why he did it? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to Fabi, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as their ex, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as their higher self, please, and thank you, Spirit. What are the ex's intentions that recently contacted Fabi? What are their intentions towards Fabi, Spirit? Why did they do this? So these are two questions. Do you want intentions or do you want to know why they contacted you? We're going to give you a few seconds to just mention that, and then I'll get right to your question, Fabi, okay? Gotcha. Clear the energies. Can we connect to Fabi's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as their ex who recently contacted them, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them? So we're in 3 cards. What are this ex's intentions towards Fabi? 3 cards. One more. That's what I think it is. They just wanted to talk to you and kind of keep doing that for a bit, like having a new start with you, basically. And I gotta say, this is not yet romance, though it could turn into that if you're interested in that. So with the 6 of Pentacles, the Justice of Fool here, they really just wanted, their intentions is to have a more consistent back and forth with you, potentially, and to possibly have a new friendship once again with you. So they just really want to reconnect, and they really want to like start talking to you more often. Like, hey, what's up? How are things going? They like you. They like your energy. And they want to communicate with you more coming forward. Okay. So that is their intention, to speak with you more, to talk with you more, to communicate with you more. Yes, we were talking and then he stopped. Oh my God. It's interesting because for your reading, you got the Justice card. And I don't know, I just find that fascinating because it's like the ex feels like by speaking to you, that is some type of justice, maybe because they're the one who chose not to talk to you, right? Oh my God, I'm just adjusting my seat. Sorry, chat. I had changed out my seat from the other one that I had because it was breaking my back. My back issues were further exacerbated by that seat. Antoinette, would you like to repost your question? Oh, wait, here it is. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Antoinette Williams, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. I want to see what the rest of December in 2026 look like for me and Dante. And does he want to be in a relationship with me still? And do he want to be with a relationship with me still? When he goes silent, do he want to stop reaching out? That's interesting. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Antoinette, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as Dante, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, what does the rest of December and 2026 look like for Antoinette and Dante. So I can't answer all of the questions. Antoinette, is there a particular question that you want to ask here? Like, what does the rest of December look like? Or what does 2026 look like? Or does this person want to be in a relationship with me still? So there's 3 questions here. Is there one in particular that you really want the answer to? Just let me know, and I will do my best to give you a clear answer for one of them, okay? Hello, Maribel. It's good to see you. So just take your time. Sorry, I was typing too fast. You're all good, but I can only answer one question, Antoinette. Everybody gets one reading, but that's 3 of them. And I know you're probably excited about everything. I'll be right back. We're going to answer your question once you give me the clear single question that you wish to ask. Be right back. Clear the energy, spirit. Can we connect to Antoinette, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as Dante, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him? Spirit, does Dante still want to be in a relationship with Antoinette? 3 cards for yes or no. One more. There's a vibe of him feeling like that's not up to him or something like that. The answer kind of feels like... this is a very tragic reply, actually. It's like he doesn't want to make that choice, period. Like he doesn't even want to think about making that choice. So for you, Antoinette, we have maybe this resonates with you, but like what the vibe is. We have here the 4 Pentacles, the 2 of Swords in the reverse, which is not making a choice. But then we have here the King of Swords, which is someone who's not communicating, who seems rather distant. Even down to the 4 Pentacles, there's a little bit of a holding back someone's energy and being somewhat reserved. So there's this energy of that's not up to me. That's not up to me. That's not up to me. Something like that. Okay, that's the reply coming through. I'm not getting a yes or no, but the reply coming through is it's not up to me. Maybe you understand the message. I don't know. Does that resonate? He's saying it's not up to me. That's what I think it is. It's almost like he's saying it's up to a higher power or something like that. Is he religious? All right, clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. So all the best to you, Antoinette. It just feels like he's not really wanting to make a decision on that right now. Does he still want to be in a relationship with you? He doesn't even want to be the one to make that choice, and he's kind of like holding back his energy from you somewhat. And I don't know, it's also like the vibe of like, I'll just leave it up to God or something like that. Just for 5 minutes. All right, so I'm going to answer one more question now. Guys, try not to spam in the chat, okay? I do see your questions, but if you spam, I'm not able to see the other people's stuff here if Spirit is calling me to their questions, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Stella, we're going to answer your question here. What will my future romantic partner like about me? We're going to connect to your higher self, Stella, and all those guiding you, as well as your future romantic partner, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, in 3 cards, what will Stella and's future partner like about them? 3 cards. One more. He do go distant, but then he comes back like he wants to be with me. I would definitely, maybe you can be the one to kind of like push this, because it just feels like he's leaving it up to a higher power in a sense. So for you, Stella M, what your future partner will like about you is that when it comes to them and the future that they think about, they're going to find out about you and find out about all that you have been through. We have here the 8 of Cups and the Judgment here. What they're going to love about you is that even despite all that you've been through, you still have this really beautiful personality. So they're going to be in awe of your experiences and surprised by how, what's the word for it? By how you still are the way that you are, just astounded that you are the precious person they fell in love with, even though you've been through so much, even though you had so many different trials that you've been through personally. Okay. So they love you for who you are, especially just being in awe from all that you have walked away from and all that you have been through. Okay. Like if it were me, I would have just been like, ugh, but you're so strong. It's like that type of vibe. I've had a lot of trauma and trials, and they seem to have fallen in love with your resilience. But most primarily, there's a particular aspect of your personality. And when I'm connecting to it, I somehow sense some type of naturey vibe about you. I don't know if you like nature, but there's something about your natural love for like non-human things, if that makes sense. Like maybe it's animals, maybe it's trees or plants, or maybe you're going to develop an interest for nature, like a more intense interest for nature, but they also really love that about you as well. All right, everyone, please pause your free readings. Hello, Healing Hearts. It's good to see you. Pause your free readings, chat. Pause your free readings. We're about to get to our next donation with MM, followed by 3 more free readings. That'll be the end of the free portion of the stream. And then we're going to wrap up with our remainder donations, followed by my mod questions. And then I'm out for the day, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to get in touch with me. I'll get back to you via email as soon as I possibly can. The prices of private readings are the same as public readings: $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no. You can contact me at any time. And if you just want spiritual advice and not necessarily a tarot reading, I'm also available as well, okay? All right, so Spirit, please clear the energies, please, and thank you. MM, you wanted a timestamp to your readings, and you emailed me your questions, so I'm going to go look now. All right, so we're going to keep your questions private, but we're going to do all of your readings, okay? So chat, this is maybe going to be a boring one for you because we're not going to know the questions. We're not really going to be giving chat details. It's just really for MM specifically. So if you want to tune out, listen to some music, listen to your Spotify Wrapped for 2025, go ahead and do it for the next 20 minutes. We're going to be really focused. It's almost going to be like a private reading. So if you're interested in having a private reading, this is sort of when it's going to be like for you, okay? All right, MM, your timestamp is 1:18. And I'm going to read your first question privately, but I'm going to answer you explicitly, okay? Clear the energies, close out the previous tarot readings, and please disconnect me from any and all the energies and people that I've connected to from all the tarot readings that I've done so far up to this point. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, so. Okay. Okay, so clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to MM, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as this person here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit in 5 cards. How does this person feel about MM, Spirit? What is connecting to this person's energy as well? How do they feel about MM? Can I make a donation? Iman, we're currently closed at this time, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're closed for donations at this time. But if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so. I can get you a reply early tomorrow, okay? I'll be out for the rest of the night. Clear the energy, Spirit, once again. We're going to connect to NM's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as this person here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to change your timestamp to 1 to another timestamp, Spirit. 3 cards. What is the answer to this? 2 more. Okay. Can we get 5 oracle cards on this, please and thank you? Ah. This person's so Emma, this person, their mind is so gone. They love hearing from you. We have the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Cups here, okay? They love hearing from you, but you don't see what's going on in their personal world. And in their personal world, it looks like they really have to like hold it down for somebody or someone. Maybe it's family. Who really knows? But this person seems to be heavily preoccupied with something and it's really stressing them out. We have here the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups here, okay? So for the first bit, they like you. They like talking to you. They like hearing from you. But they can't really express themselves fully because they've got this thing that they're focusing on, okay? That's totally controlling their mind. We have here the elusive followed by the meeting with the outer space, the mind control, and lastly, we have here the family. So they like you. They enjoy communicating with you, but they can't give you themselves fully because their mind and their what's going on with them is preoccupied with something else, okay? As far as feelings are concerned, they're trying to treat you a certain way, holding back their feelings from you, okay? They kind of want to hold their feelings back from you. All right, so can we get to the next aspect of this reading, Spirit? What does this person want? One more. One more. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. Okay, so as far as anything further than what you guys have going on, they don't want anything more than what you guys have. In fact, if you're looking to like elevate the bond, they don't even want that. They just don't think that they're good enough for you, okay? We have the cards of the Lovers and the 10 of Wands here, followed by the Devil, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands here. They don't feel good enough for you, but they just love hearing from you is basically what's coming through here. What do they want? Just to bond, just to continue to bond with you, but nothing further than that, okay? So we're going to get some oracle cards for you for this person. So we're going to get 5 for the first, well, we're going to get 5 more oracle cards for this situation, Spirit. So 5 more oracle cards for what they want from MM, Spirit. 2 more. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is, Spirit? They just want to bond. They seem to be stressed out by their life. There is some kind of obligation that they have to give their entire focus to. Maybe they're a new parent. Maybe they are doing something new with work and they're like the boss of it. But with the foundation and the power supply here, they just kind of want to reach out to people that they felt connected to and bond and feel the energy of that bond so that, you know, they're not just isolated with the priority they have to give their time to. That is not, their life is not just their priority, but their life is also filled with unique interactions with friends, family, close loved ones, for example. So you're one of those close people that they just want, to check up on, and you check up on them, just so they feel like they're not alone with their situation. Okay. We have here the child, the realizations, and the neighbor here. Okay. They don't want to feel alone with their priority. And that's why they are wanting to reach out to you. That's what they want from you, is connection and bonding and socializing, primarily just to be social. Okay. So we're going to close out that reading. We're going to get to your next mini question now. We're going to give you a different timestamp for that. So hold on. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous tarot reading. Hold on. Can we clear the energies, please, and thank you? I'm going to read the question, and I'm going to give you an explicit response. So we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, as well as the energies and people involved in this question, Spirit. 3 cards. Would they be happy, Spirit, with this? 3 cards for yes or no. Is what I think it is. They would be happy. They wouldn't immediately express that, but they would be silently happy if you did. We have here the Judgment and the Hierophant here, followed by the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the 3 of Cups here. So the answer is, yeah, they would, but they wouldn't express that outwardly. They don't want to be judged if they were to express that they were happy, by the way. They're like, if that person finds out I'm happy about this, they're going to be like, there's something wrong with that person. So it is a yes, but they won't express it because they don't want to be judged for being happy for you doing this. Okay. If you decide to. Spirit, 3 cards on this. Why would they be this? What? 2 more. That's what I think it is. Because then you will go off and be happy and do something that you can enjoy or feel fulfilled by. We have here the bitterness and the healing here is so that they won't be under stress in regards to the situation. That's why they would be happy. So they'll feel like everything will be so much better, chemistry, depth, and exhaustion here, because right now it's just totally crazy. So yes, they would be happy. They don't want to be judged for it, so they won't express it, but they feel like this is better for you and better for them, so that there is no resentment between the 2 of you, okay? So that is the reading. We're going to get to your last mini question now. We're going to give you your next timestamp for this. Clear the energies once again, Spirit, please and thank you. So we're going to connect to Emma's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding this situation and the opportunity that this is. Spirit, and 3 cards. Is this better for MM or not? In this particular way. 2 more cards. Is it what I think it is? Okay, 2 more as to why. Oh, it's what I think it is. So it won't be immediately better, but in the long run it is though. Okay, MM? So we have here the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups here. It would be better for you in the long run, but you will have some repeat issues that you had previously with other stuff like this. Okay, if you stay and you stick around, there is victory though for you, MM. 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands with that victory card there. Hi, Iman. Unfortunately, donations are closed for today's stream, but I am available for private readings. If you want to donate for private reading time, just contact me via the link tree in the description and what Devin posted there, and I'll get back to you. I can send you a reading early tomorrow morning, okay? But for right now, it is closed. I'm no longer taking any more readings today. All right, so the answer is yes in time. Yes in time for your last mini question, Spirit, from Spirit, okay? Spirit, three more Oracle cards for MM about the situation. Two more. So we have here the obscurity, we have here the couple, followed by the accomplice, the releasing, and the obsession here, okay? I do suspect, and Spirit is sort of saying, is it what I think it is with this? One card for, is it what I think it is about this? There's this vibe of like you, if you get this, you're going to be like, well, are people working together against me? Are there things being talked about behind my back? Like things like that, like who are in cahoots with each other? There's a little bit of like being paranoid in the beginning and wondering if anyone that you work with is going to really look out for you or something like that. Okay. So it's just, I would just say over time, you're going to feel more relaxed. Just keep going. Yes, it is going to be better for you in the long run. Okay. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for your donation, MM. All the best to you in this journey to come. We're going to get to the last three questions, the last free three questions of today. If you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. These will be the last free readings today, but I will be back for future streams to come. If you would like to subscribe, the next stream will be a free yes or no question day. So really quick stream. There will also be a raffle for a free full reading for the next stream. Not for today's stream, but for the next stream, there will be a free full reading raffle. It'll be free yes or no question day. Guys, feel free to come on in and subscribe. It's not going to be tomorrow, but definitely at some point this weekend, okay? Fabulous. So if you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. We're going to answer 3 more people before we wrap up the stream for today, chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you all very much. Be right back. I'm just going to use the bathroom and we're going to answer some more questions. Why did the Libra ghost me? Maribel, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, as well as the Libra, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, why did the Libra ghost Maribel? 3 cards. I love that you put a ghost emoji there. 2 more. That's what I think it is. They would tell you. So the reason why they ghosted you is they would tell you is because they had to work on something. Okay. I don't know what they're working on. Maybe they're working on a car. They would have focused on that. Maybe they're working through college. It is the last 2 weeks of the fall semester. We have here the magician, the eight of pentacles, the page of swords here. They ghosted you because they're saying, I gotta concentrate on something. Okay. So that is what they would say to you with the justice to confirm that. It's because they got to concentrate or work on something with their full attention to it. Okay. So thank you so much, Maribel. Good luck to you. We're going to answer one more person. Clear the energy. We're going to connect to Hello, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as their dreams here, the dreams that they've been having or the trouble sleeping that they've been having. Hold on, wait. Not the dreams you've been having. Close out the previous reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. Something about your dreams are important, Hello. So we're going to connect to your higher self, Hello, and all those guiding you, as well as your spiritual team. We're going to connect to your sleeping habits as of late. I cannot give you a medical response, but I can at the very least access your spiritual team to maybe get some clarity into the spirit. Why has Hello been feeling, why has Hello been having trouble sleeping since they've been working on themselves? 3 cards. 2 more. Is what I think it is. It's almost so with this coming through, there's an energy of you, like your mind can't escape something when you are in that kind of mode. Okay, Hello. We have the 8 of swords, the 2 of cups, the 2 of wands here. Your mind can't seem to get off a particular subject, and it just feels like this subject or these subjects are hindering you from falling asleep. It's like you would rather choose to pay attention to these subjects rather than ease the burden of your mind. So it's more so about like the topic on your mind or the topics on your mind stopping you from getting into that sleep mode. Okay. They seem to, is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is? It's Hello, are you at all thinking about a particular person or thing before you go to sleep or when you're in bed, for example? Welcome on in, Ascending Universe Butterfly. Beautiful name there. No, I think of the neighbor baby, and they wake me up, and I can't sleep. It might be time to get some earplugs, right? But they're saying it has something to do with a mental entrapment. Okay, that it's like you're active. To be honest with you, it feels like you've made the decision not to go to sleep or something like that because of this thing that you can't stop thinking about. Okay. Then maybe that event is the baby, and maybe that person is the baby, but oh, thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. But they are saying it's not particularly spiritual. It's more so because you of choosing to place a focus on something. Really, at the end of the day, usually I fall asleep fast, but the baby keeps crying next door. I would say the spirit feels like you have the power to fix this. So I would personally, like, if I were you, I get the best damn earplugs I can get and just be like, and sleep easily and restfully at night. Okay. They do want to promise you, though, it's not anything spiritual or spiritually related. It really is more mental and more of you focusing on choosing to focus on something rather than like dealing with it. I guess it's like an earthly thing. Like they're saying you could actually fix this physically if you wanted to, is what they're saying. So that is your reading. I use music as well, but I can't sleep lately. I'm a light sleeper. I mean, with a baby yelling on the other end, I mean, I understand. I understand. All right, we're gonna answer just one more person. Good luck to you, Hella. I hope you get your rest back. I remember I used to live somewhere when I lived in LA. I lived in a flat, and the next door neighbors, they were a young couple with a baby, and that baby, I couldn't sleep. But I couldn't sleep because the baby was loud. I couldn't sleep because the baby sounded like it was getting murdered. Like it was like a screech type of cry. And I was like, I even called the I called the guys. I called the cops. I was like, listen, I don't know what's going over there, but that baby sounds like it's dying. I need you guys to check up on that. So listen, I understand your pain, okay? Good luck to you. Clear the energy, spirit. All right, so I'm going to answer just one more person. Just one more person. Lorraine, or is it Lorraine? Lorraine, you're going to be the last free question of today. To all those who have joined me today in the stream, thank you so much for being with me. I will be back, chat, at some point later in this week for another stream. We are doing free yes or no questions. There will be a raffle for a free full reading that is 10 tarot cards and 10 oracle cards. You can ask whatever you want. That'll be in the future stream to come, chat. I'm so sorry I couldn't get to you all today, but I will be available again for another free tarot card reading stream in the future. Guys, if you're about to head out, please enjoy your remainder of the week. Thank you so much for you and your spiritual team for coming through and connecting with me. And if you want to book a private reading, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to contact me. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. To book a private reading, all you have to do is really contact me. It's $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no. Okay, I'll get back to you. I do video recordings, private live stream, and written email readings if you prefer to read your readings. Okay, so I am no longer answering any more free questions for today. The last free question will be Lorraine. We are officially closed. We're going to wrap up with our remainder donations, our mod questions, and I'm out for today, guys. Okay, thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate you all so much with sharing your beautiful energy. I will see you in the future to come. And if I don't, I hope you have a fabulous new year. And guys, remember, today is the full moon, a great time to start a ritual to begin to build onto something that you wish to manifest. In fact, something that I did was write a little note of something that you want, an intention. Put it under a glass jar, put it by your window, and let that manifestation, let that wish be manifested into reality for you, okay? This is what I did for myself. I love doing this very easy, very light type of moon magic, not hurtful to anyone, but it's about bringing something that you want in. It may not be in the form of what you're looking for, but it will manifest in a way that's right for you, okay? Try not to ask for a specific person, though. So if you're like, Spirit, I just want to marry LeBron James, okay? And you put it down, you put a little glass over it. I want you to know that you might meet a person named LeBron James, but it might not be the LeBron, okay? Or you might name your future cat LeBron. I'm just letting you know. Don't be too specific. Spirit's going to give you something close to what you asked for. All right, so Lorraine, we're going to get to you now. Clear the energies. Hello, you're saying the thing is the baby room is next to my room. I usually fall asleep even when the baby is crying, but now the baby cries even more. Oh, my God. Hello, I'm so sorry you're going through that. Happy Wednesday. Well, happy Thursday to you, V5s. Good to see you. Have a great day, everyone. See you, and thank you so much for joining me today. Lorena, I'm scared of manifesting, bringing things in on the full moons. I usually do cleansing, releasing on the full moon. That's really beautiful. That is awesome. I also like the idea of doing I would like to be able to detach from this situation. Moon spirits, please help me out. That's also a really fun one. All right, so Spirit, we're going to connect to Lorraine, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as G, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit and 3 cards. When will G contact Lorene timing-wise? So just a heads up, Lorene, Spirit hates specific times, but we will see if Spirit gives you something, okay? In fact, we're going to pull 3 oracle cards for you instead for this. Is what I think it is. It's going to be sometime next year, okay? So this person will contact you at some point next year, but when they do, your spirit guides want to give you a warning, okay? If you and this person haven't been in conversation for a while, when this person does contact you, you have to have all your guards up. There's something that is not right with the situation when this person does come back around. You have to have as much suspicion. And I'm saying this like I'm almost like afraid that you're just going to let this person back into your life. Like, oh, yeah, well, come on back. I like you so much. This kind of thing. Just because you like them doesn't mean that you can't have boundaries and have your guard up. In fact, your spirit guides are saying you better have your guard up and you better have your boundaries prepared to be respected. Okay. We have here the card of the change. We have the card of the time. And we have the card of the caution, okay? They're literally warning you. Do not disrespect yourself because you like this person. Do not disrespect who you are because you want this person. Do not put yourself down to elevate this person. This is what they're telling you, okay? You have to have caution. You have to have caution. All right, so that is your reading. Thank you so much, Lorene. All the best to you. And good luck. It's going to happen at some point next year. And have caution, okay? All right, so guys, we're going to wrap up now with Cool Girl and Goddess Puff. Do you see potential timing? Unfortunately, I only see next year, Lorene. I don't see specific timing. I only see next year, okay? Good luck to you. Has it been a while since you guys been disconnected? Are you guys disconnected? Clear the energy, Spirit. Good luck to you. All right, Cool Girl, are you here and are you ready for your reading? Give me a thumbs up if yes. We're about to get to your reading now. We are. I'm rather curious why that was such a powerful warning, but I'm just gonna respect your spiritual team on that one. Respect the spirits involved in that one. Spirit, please close out the previous readings, please and thank you. Please disconnect me from any and all the energies. So if you have donated, Cool Girl and Goddess Puff, are any of you here? If so, just give me a thumbs up. That just lets me know that either of you are here, and then I'm just waiting for your question, okay? Cool Girl, thank you so much for coming through. Would you like to post your first question? And let me know if it's a mini question or a full reading, okay? Thank you so much. It's good to see you too, Goddess Puff. Thank you. Have a good one, chat. It's good to see you all. And I hope you have a fabulous day. As I get older, Devin, you make an interesting thought to process from your comment here. Could like the idea of them, but not actually them if they aren't well. When I was younger, for sure, I don't know, I feel like I gotta say this. When I was younger, I would just fall for a person if they were physically cute. I was as shallow as you could get. I was just like, if they are cute, I'm falling in love. Getting to know them, the story changes. And I'm making excuses for them, but they're cute. They're cute. I could get through this. They'll get over this. If I just promote this, it'll be like that. Maybe it'll change. It never changes. They don't change. So don't fall for people just because they're cute, chat, okay? They got to have other things going on too. I was a lover girl. Me too. Me too. I got many romance stories to tell. Clear the energy, Spirit. It was hard. It was really hard. But the older I got, I was just like, all of you poop, all of you vomit. and I ain't got the time to deal with the potential arguments that may be coming through just because you cute, you know. I just want to be with a peaceful person that respects me and communicates. All right, so cool girl, we're gonna connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, as well as Dan, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit and 5 cards. How is Dan feeling about Cool Girl currently? Disconnecting from the previous readings that have nothing to do with this current reading right now. Please and thank you. Me and these studs. 2 more. Is it what I think it is? This feels like very calming, very relaxing energy, Playboy. This person's feeling rather calm, like they're calming themselves down when it comes to you. And there's something that Dan wants to say to you as well. They wants to communicate to you. Spirit, can we get 3 more? I have to explain something. I have to mention something. So we have here the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Swords here, followed by the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups here. So is it what I think it is with this, Spirit? 1 card? Is what I think it is now. So Dan feels like there's oh my god, this actually kind of hurts me to say. I'm like accessing this energy of time away made me realize something, so now I have to fix something or wrap something up. Okay, so time away or rest away, 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords here has made Dan come to some type of conclusion about you and him. We have the distance, the clarity, the cleanup here, and Dan feels like it's time to communicate to you properly. Okay, so with the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups coming through, so Dan wants to talk to you, try to clear something up in regards to what they have come to the conclusion of in this distance. Can we get 2 more tarot cards, Spirit? Hi, Jenna. It's good to see you. Unfortunately, I'm no longer doing free readings. Is it what I think it is? It's like he wants to talk to you for you two to have an opportunity for closure or something like that, okay? We have here the Page of Pentacles in the World here coming through. So why is he wanting to talk about this, Spirit? Bitterness and chasing. Why? What's going on? Oh my god, 1 more? 1 more for here? He wants to clear the air between you guys. Like what's good? Like he wants to clear the air between you two because there's just something very confusing going on. It feels like there's a toxic back and forth between the two of you. There's resentment being built up. We have bitterness and chasing here. We also have here the emotional storm and the partner and spouse here. So he'd like to have a conversation that's basically, hey, we just need to sit down and talk about what's going on here because I feel this energy between us two, and I think it would be best if we just talk it out. It's almost like he wants to talk it out to either have closure or end the chapter. Okay. Have a good night, Jenna. It's good to see you. So 3 cards. Anything else that wants to be communicated here? How is Dan feeling about Cool Girl currently? We have here the 8 of Cups. You too, the Hermit. Is it what I think it is? He kind of feels like he's got to place some type of priority on his singlehood. Like, I have to be single and alone for a while. So when he thinks of you, it's like this energy of like, you know, I'm being really toxic. I got to be alone for a while. It's kind of what he wants to tell you. So it's just like a 8 of Cups, the Hermit, the Hierophant here. He feels like he has to walk away from the connection and be alone for a while. Like that's the wisest decision to make. And to confirm that, we have here the Emperor. This is kind of like that taking control of one's life, striking out on one's own. Very powerful single type of energy card, okay? So we're going to get 3 Oracle cards for you, and that is your reading. One from here. What is on his mind with this spirit? There's another one from here. Fascinating. One more from here. I guess you want one more from here. So look at that. I'm going to just do this. Well, maybe it is this. He kind of wants to be on his... Is it what I think it is, Spirit? Okay. He wants to be on his own to reconnect with himself. We have here the connect with nature, the summer and the spring here. It feels like he has come to the understanding that he's chasing joy in a way that doesn't serve him. And he wants to reconnect with who he is, and he wants to reconnect with the world. And he feels like that's the wisest thing to do. So he may come to you and tell you like, hey, I really like you, but I feel like there's something going on with me that I just am disassociating, and I feel like I'm not a part of this world anymore, and I just need to be alone to reconnect with myself again, reconnect with the world again, or something like that. Okay. Again, these are just his thoughts right now. These thoughts aren't concrete. These are really just thoughts at the moment with the Hermit card here. But again, he also feels guided to do this too. So would you like to ask your next question, cool girl? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Did I try a Burger King's SpongeBob meal yet? Is it good? Let me go look that up. I didn't even know they had one like that. Is there a new movie coming out? SpongeBob Burger King. I might try it tonight, actually. I might try it tonight. You know what's crazy? I never saw McDonald's as a Krabby Patty. I always saw Burger King as the Krabby Patty. Interestingly enough. Close out the previous readings. I'm God darn it. Dang it, Devin. I haven't tried it yet, but I heard it's good. The Whoppers are slept on, so I know it's gonna hit. The Krabby. So Tortoise Love, if you haven't watched SpongeBob, it's a show about a sponge. And there is a restaurant called the Krabby Patty because it's owned by a crab named Mr. Krabs. So that's what we're talking about, a kid's show. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to once again connect to Cool Girl, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding this situation, please, and thank you. I just feel like my self-esteem went down drastically and I don't know what to do. I guess advice from Spirit, I've been emotional all week. All right, so they are asking me to use a different deck for you for this reading. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Cool Girl, her higher self, her spiritual team, her ancestors, and all of the deities, entities, anomalies, and beings who guide her, connecting to the energies of the situation that she's talking about here. You're very welcome, Joanna. Absolutely. In 3 cards initially, do you have any advice to Cool Girl regarding this whole emotional experience, or just regarding this whole experience? Any advice that you wish to give? Is what I think it is. Yeah, they want to talk about Dan. Like they want to say like Cool Girl, we love you. We adore you, but you're not seeing the obvious here. that you're not in a sustainable situation. We have here the Four of Cups and the Strength here. They see that you're so much stronger than what you think you are, and it almost feels like they feel like you feel trapped in something when you're not. It's the situation is as fragile as a bubble. You could leave, you can get out of this. You don't have to stay, but you feel like you must. With the Four of Cups, you don't see the obvious, which is you can relieve yourself of this burden. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here. They want to say that the situation that you have going with Dan is not sustainable. It wasn't built on a strong foundation. And they want to tell you that you aren't beholden to this person. You aren't trapped to them, but you feel like you are. But you're in a bubble cage, not a iron cage, not a steel cage. We're going to get some more oracle cards for you. Two from here, please. One more. Two from here. They're talking about. So this is going to be so crazy to say, okay? This is going to be totally crazy, all right? We have here the card of the pregnancy and the new career, all right? Followed by the vegetarian, the power supply, and the child. Now, I'm going to say one message, but I'm going to focus more on a particular message. They feel that you need to realign yourself with a sense of purpose, with something that genuinely will fulfill you, even if it's just a completely new start, like having a new job, for example, or going towards a career, for example, that inspires you or in particular motivates and makes you feel passion. Let's say you've been thinking about, like, I want to be a news anchor, and you always thought about that, and you like to see people perform. I'm not saying that you do, I'm just saying this is the energy. They want you to place your priority on new experiences that bring passion to you, that you would birth new a new sense of, it's like they want you to be involved with something creative where you feel like you're getting feedback from it that makes you feel passion for it. They don't want you forcing yourself in situations that are only causing you suffering. You can get out of what you're in. You don't have to suffer or remain where you're at. You can leave. Now, there's another message here about pregnancy. And I mean, I can't avoid it, but there is a message about pregnancy here, okay? I'm not saying that you're pregnant right now. And this is not me telling you that you're pregnant, okay? This is an energy of is it what I think it is? Try not to follow down a path of overcommitting to the pressures or pain of a situation before you get really forced to be locked down into it, okay? Your spirit guides are saying you're not obligated to a certain situation. You aren't, but get out of it before you start actually becoming obligated to it. In fact, if anything, the actual messages that they want to say, they want to say, look at that, the Hierophant coming out here. That is the spirit guide card. Get out of your situation with Dan before you become pregnant with his child. Do not get locked down to this person. This person's not for you, is what they want to really say at the end of the day. Get out of it before you aren't able to. Get out of it before you actually can't get out of his life. Get out of his life before you are trapped to and chained to his life, okay? This is really what they want to say to you. Very blunt spirit guides here. But of course, you can go your own way, okay? You can go your own way. All right, so we're going to get to the next aspects of this question. Anything else you want to say? They feel so much better saying that. They're like, thank God. Got that out. Three more cards, Spirit, for Cool Girl. Any advice? Two more. Oh my God! So what? You want to talk about this, right? Okay, but slowly. Baby mama to a rich guy is not the answer. Okay, can we, oh my God, they also just, it's not, they are so incredibly heartbroken that you are not able to leave this person. Actually, they want to say we are struggling, we are in pain because you don't want to leave this guy, we are in pain because you have mixed emotions about this guy. If you knew what I knew, you wouldn't go for this person. It's kind of what's coming through here. There's a particular spirit god, like spirit guide, a feminine spirit guide saying this too. We have here the 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Wands. It hurts us that you want to stay with this. This hurts us that you don't want to end this. But I will say there is more details regarding that, okay? It's not just, it's like they want to tell you how they feel now rather than advice. They want to tell you how they feel, like they're completely heartbroken that you're still stuck with this energy, with this person. We have here music, retreat, one more, and journey. So what I think it is that a yes? Okay. Ah. Oh, so what I think it is, they're saying here. We're giving you all the signs to tell you and show you that this person's not right for your energy, but you keep going back to this person is what they're saying. We're trying to show you all the ways to get out of it too. And we've been showing you through music as well that you need to get out of this relationship. So I don't know if maybe you've been hearing music that had something to do with leaving like a guy that's not right for you, or just music that inspires you in that way. But they are also showing you through symbols and music to get away from this person. Music, retreat, and the journey here. Okay, they even are showing you really clear signs like you gotta get out. You gotta get out. All right, so can we get the last bit of advice for Cool Girl, please, and thank you. Welcome back, Precious. Nice to see you. I'm back on the sites to try and distract myself, but they are all creepy. Respects. Spirit, two more cards for Cool Girl. 2 more cards. Any last details? Any last things you want to say? This is what I think it is. Oh my God. All right. It's 2 more cards. What do you want to say to her? Okay, so what do you think it is? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna get 2 more cards here, okay? 2 more cards. 2 more cards. So what do I think it is? All right, so their last thing that they're gonna tell you, Cool Girl, it's really intense, okay? So I need you to listen to me. Your spirit guides aren't really, like, this is when your spirit guides are wanting to be as direct with you as possible with this, and they hope that you heed this warning. They're saying get out of the relationship you have with Dan. Get out of the relationship that you have with Dan as soon as possible. We have here let go, and we have the card of the opportunities. Their advice is to get out of your relationship with Dan as soon as you possibly can. 3 of Wands, Knight of Swords here. Plan how you're going to do that. Plan for that quick getaway. Hey, Dan, listen, I like you a lot. See you. Have a good one. I kind of going to refocus and put my attention in other areas of my life. I really appreciated the bond that we have. I hope we have a good one. They are saying get out of this situation as fast as you possibly can. We cannot tell you to get out of it enough. Get out of your relationship with Dan. Our advice, you're asking us for advice. We're not going to tell you to be more friendly with Dan. We're not going to tell you to do this to have Dan's attention. Get away from Dan. Get away from Dan. Get out of the relationship with him. Plan on how you're going to get away from him. You need to get away from him. That's all they want to say. Clearly, they need you to respect their advice, like heed it as if it's as intense of a warning as they can give you. You must separate yourself from Dan for your own benefit and for your own long-term good. Okay? Let him go. You have no idea how much happier you're going to be when you do that. They know it's going to be tough. They know it's going to be difficult, but you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there, okay? This is what they want to tell you. There is goodness on the other side. Ace of Pentacles. They keep and they also are saying we keep repeating ourselves to get out of this. We show you in symbols, we show you in songs, we show you in signs. You see it through your feelings and how your body is reacting to this person. You got to get away from him. He's not of benefit to you. Money is great, but money can come from so many different sources. Don't fall for this person because of what this person can provide to you, because you can always get that for yourself in other ways. Get out of it because he is a major detriment to your personal well-being. And the sooner you do that, the sooner you're going to reclaim your energy again, okay? So that is what they want to tell you. And they're like, we're going to keep telling you, and we can't tell you enough. We're going to keep telling you, and we can't tell you enough. If you really want to also continue to connect with us, listen to the songs that randomly pop up on your playlist when you're listening to music. We are talking to you through the songs too. We need you to get out of this. We need you to go and pursue other opportunities. This is what they would like to say. That's their advice to you. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Clear the energy, Spirit. Thank you to your spiritual team and your higher self, by the way. We're going to ring the bell to your success, cool girl. Listen, I know it's hard. And I got to tell you, I have a story. I was in a real bad relationship with a person, and Spirit kept saying, like, Erica, this and this and this. And I'm like, Spirit, no, you don't understand. Spirit, you don't understand. And I just kept staying in the connection. And let me tell you, I got traumatized and terrorized and hypnotized, okay? When I was out, it was a rough few months, but on the other side, I saw the light, and I was like, who the heck was I in that relationship? Why did I allow myself to be in that? I was really devastated for my past self. So maybe you're going to look back and you'll be like, I forgive myself. I don't know how it's going to work out, but forgive yourself anyway. It's a journey in life. I know it's tough, but take it one day at a time, okay? Good luck to you. All right, we're going to get to the last donation of today now with Goddess Puff. Goddess Puff, are you ready for your reading? Say yes if so, because we're about to get started on you when you're ready. Whew. Thank you to your spiritual team, by the way. I know they were like really wanting to nail that message to you. You're very welcome, cool girl, as always, and thank you so much for your support. Close out the previous reading, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right, so Goddess Puff. How does Day the Gemini view me after I helped him with the cart in the back room today? Long story short, I pulled my energy back from him, and he hasn't taken it very well. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're going back to the old deck. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. May we connect to Goddess Puff's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as Day, the Gemini, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Is this a full reading or a mini question, Goddess Puff? So in 3 cards, Spirit, how is Day, the Gemini, viewing Goddess Puff after she helped him with the card in the back of the room today? Can we connect to the energies of that? 3 cards. Is it what I think it is? It's what I think it is now. We need more cards for this. 2 more. Can we get 3 oracle cards on this particular card here? Oh! 2 more. Is it what I think it is? Oh my gosh, Goddess Puff. It's like how is he viewing you? Well, there's this vibe of him being like, who are you entertaining? Who are you talking to? Who must that guy be? Like he's such a great match for you, or something like that. Who are you talking to? So he kind of feels like you're in some relationship where you found somebody to give your attention to. We have here the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, and the Empress here. Okay. And then the interesting thing is that we got here the 10 of Cups and the Emperor. So how is he viewing you? He's just thinking about who must you be talking to that you're so happy. Like you seem like you're happy, or you seem like you're in your own world and you're content. And he's wondering, like, are you seeing someone? Do you like? Is there someone that you like? We have here the Obscurity, the Justice here, followed by the Divine Masculine, the Female. And then we have here the Unbalanced and Cloudy Judgment. Okay, so there's this vibe of like he feels like you've got somebody and you're on lock with another person, and you're just not wanting to talk about it, that you're seeing someone, and he's just like maybe he feels like he had the wrong impression of you, and feels like you're happy with someone who is a match to you. Okay, I wish I was getting cracked. Okay, hold on. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, hold on. Spirit. Oh my god, I gotta tell you, Goddess Puff, Day has definitely thought about you getting cracked, essentially. It's a side note, but Spirit didn't want me to communicate that to you, okay? Respectfully. He does think about that too. All right, Spirit, can we get 3 more cards? Anything else that you wish to express about Day in regards to how he viewed Goddess Puff after she helped him with the cart? Two more. I don't know. This is vibe of like when you were helping him, he was just like, I don't want her helping me. Like he wanted to get out of you helping him as soon as he could, or something like that. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. They're like, this is too much. This is this is a lot. And then we got here the Knight of Swords, the Death, and the Five of Swords here. He's just feeling really weird about it. Like, stop helping me. Get out of here. We're going to tap into why he felt that way, okay? He was pretty overwhelmed by you assisting him and wanted it to end as soon as it happened, or something like that. Spirit, 3 cards. What's going on with that? He was bumping into stuff and dropping stuff. I had no choice. 3 more. Oh, is it what I think it is? So, oh, poor guy. So there's this vibe of like, he felt like you gave him too much attention when you were helping him. We have the Celebrity and the Possibilities here. But the reason why he felt that way is because he didn't want to have attention drawn to him, okay? Like he was like wanting to like be a little bit like not focused or into work. We have here the Conflicted and the Stress here. It's like, yeah, it's awesome that you're being really helpful, but low key, I was trying to be. I was trying to be. What's the word that you're trying to say, Spirit? I was trying to be negligent at work. I wasn't trying to be a good worker that day. So you caught him at a time where he was just like, I'm not here to work, but she's making me work. We have the cards of the cleanup here. He actually had to work. That's funny. So how did he feel? Well, one, he was thinking about what you got going on. And two, he was like, I don't want to work and you're having me work. You're having me work. And that was his other thought too, okay? My bad, I thought he needed help. He probably did, but he wasn't trying to get it, right? So thank you so much, Goddess Puff, for your donation. All the best to you and Jay. Continue on your fabulous path. I really appreciate you and your spiritual team, as well as Day's spiritual team, for connecting with me. Really fun story there. And I hope that you continue to have fun in your fantastic position at this time. Fantastic stuff here. Good energy. There's no negativity coming through, just someone not wanting to really work and feeling like that he had to, and then thinking about what you got going on in your private life, okay? Thank you. You're awesome as always. Absolutely, Goddess Puff, and thank you so much to you as well. Always appreciating you coming through in chat. All right, so with that said, guys, that is the end of this stream. I'm now officially closing down. We're going to answer the moderators, and then I'm going to head out to just rest for the evening, okay? Erica, more than 2 hours. I know, guys. I'd be getting caught up. I just like tarot. I like reading for you guys, okay? I really do. All right, close up the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Aren't you hungry? I mean, when am I not hungry, Tortoise, though? All right, so moderators, if you're happy with the list, feel free to post your questions when you're ready. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to make myself some tea, and then we're going to get started on all the moderator questions, okay? So be right back, moderators. Thank you guys so much for your support and your help, and I'm looking forward to reading for you all. So be right back. Joanna, feel free to post your first question when you're ready, okay? Alrighty. Speaking of getting cracked, I might make my question in relation. Awesome. All right. So, Joanna, day 2, no contact with Steph. I want to ask, what will trigger Steph to reach out to me? Let me see. Is there a specific tarot deck? All right. So we're gonna connect to your spirit guides, your ancestors, and all those guiding you. Joanna, as well as Steph, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit and 3 cards. What's going to trigger Steph to reach out to Joanna? 3 cards on that. This is what I think it is. She's going to be, so what's going to trigger her is feelings. Oh, wow. I even feel nauseous connecting to this. She's going to feel so overwhelmed that she has to talk to you. So even though the days progress, at some point, it's like, I can't take it anymore. I have to say something to you. 9 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles here. So just to ground her emotions, she's like, I'm feeling really crazy. Let me just go talk to Joanna. It's time. I need to like I feel like I have to do this to you. Confirmation burp too, by the way. So the answer is she's going to be driven crazy. I don't want to say really crazy, but her feelings are so overwhelming that she can't not talk to you. Okay. And again, I feel her pain. I feel nauseous about it. I also feel like she feels really intensely nervous about this too. Okay. And so she is going through a rough time in this no contact situation. So all the best to you, Joanna. I do hope things work out for the two of you, okay? Good luck to you guys. All right, so we're going to get to We Vibes now. Thank you, Joanna, for coming through. We're going to close out the previous readings now. We Vibes, are you here and are you ready for your reading? Whatever comes out, we're going to connect to We Vibes, our higher self, our spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding We Vibes. 3 cards for whatever comes out for We Vibes. The Sun, the Strength, and the 4 of Wands here. We Vibes, life is going to be picking up for you. And it's going to be looking really great, actually. There's good news coming in for you, okay? We have the Sun, the Strength, and the 4 of Wands here. 2 major arcanas, and you got the card of balance and harmony. You have good news coming your way. Really, really, really great news. It's going to make you feel like a sense of feeling more at ease and of less burden in your life. This is really good news. I'm even looking at the word good here on the side. There's a card attached to my wall there, and they're saying you have good news coming, which will make you feel a lot more comfy or comfortable. Okay, that's really the answer here. So that is your reading. There's good news coming in for you. Fabulous. All right, so we're going to get to Tortoise Love now. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? Clear the energies, close out the previous reading, Spirit, please and thank you. DM, please and thank you. Absolutely. You're very welcome, We Vibes. Clear the energies. Can we connect to Tortoise Love's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her? Please and thank you. And by the way, Tortoise Love, that looks absolutely delicious. Is it okay if I show chat what you made? Because that looks exactly like you nailed it too. Oh my God. I love that plate too, by the way. Can I show chat this fabulous concoction that you sent me Saturday? Oh yeah, look guys, hold on. Look at it, look at that. How did you toast that? Listen, I have an air fryer. I might do this with my potatoes next time. That looks really good. All right, so I'm going to read your question now, and then I'm going to give you an explicit answer, okay? I am doing well, by the way. Thank you for asking. So clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Tortoise Love's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this person, their higher self, and all those who guide them. Spirit, in 1 card, is this a yes or a no for the first half of this question? In 1 card, please. Okay. And then 2 more for the other half of the question. That's what I think it is. Is it? Oh my my God. Tortoise love, the energy is really crazy right now. I ask that you view this in a understandable way. So this is going to be trigger warning, okay? This person right now, their energy is in a less than friendly way, okay? There's anger here. So as far as your first half of the question, the answer is no for that. We have here the Three of Swords for the first half of it. The reason why they are in this energy is because they are more heartbroken and upset than, and this causes them to be incapable of feeling the other way, okay? So they're too upset to feel this for the first half of it. They're hurt. They're really hurt. But then the second thing, okay? It looks like you guys are going to have a angry exchange, maybe even an argument or words being said that feel really hurtful and really painful to each other. We have here the Six of Pentacles and the Devil here. So there's almost this vibe of like this person wanting to insult you or say something really mean or cruel to make you feel bad. There is a message coming through to recognize that this is all coming from a place of hurt and not to internalize anything this person says to you because it's coming from a place of hurt. So if you get insults or if you get an argument going on, remind yourself this person is hurt. These are hurt words. And this doesn't mean that this is about me. Okay, so that's going to be really important for you to remind yourself you aren't the person that this person's about to be all insulting and all this stuff. And it's coming from a hurt place. Okay, so it's kind of like when two dogs are arguing and one dog is like, you're nothing but a cat. You're nothing but a sneaky cat. And you're like, but I'm a dog though. And the person is saying all of this because they're hurt. It's not true about you and it's not coming from a true basis. And this is very important that you remind yourself of that. Hurt words, not truth. Okay? And so don't internalize this person's hurt as your identity is really what Spirit wants to say to you. I do nothing. I even don't talk. I only asked 14 days ago if she's all right and worrying about her, and she got angry. So I said, enough is enough. I am hurt. Damn that woman. I better don't text next 14 days. Listen, respects. If I were you, I'd be like, listen, I'm going to be focusing on making my cute little potatoes and eating good food and going for nice walks. We don't really got to deal with this suffering. Good luck to you, Tortoise Lover. Okay, good luck to you. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Vivi, are you here and are you ready for your reading? All the best to you, Tortoise Love. Thank you for coming through, and I do wish you luck in this situation, okay? Good luck to you. I do Kung Fu and Tai Chi trainings twice a week, and yes, eat hepas. I gotta go with that. What's that? What's a hepa? What's a hepas? Food. What is that? That looks really good. That looks like some type of pancake pie, like a meat pie or something like that. That looks really nice. Is that tasty? Is that a what is that? Yes, I am ready. Awesome. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Vivi's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them, please, and thank you. Spirit, 3 cards. What can Vivi expect if they decide to do this thing? One more. Going towards something that will make you happy. So, and by the way, I feel really good. Like, I really feel really good connecting to your energy here. I feel relief. There is going to be some type of relief coming in for you. We have here the 8 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the 10 of Cups here. There is emotional fulfillment to be had and to be expected if you decide to do this. So they're basically saying you have some type of emotional relief coming in if you decide to do this, is what they want to say, okay? And I do feel really good about this. So that is your reading. The answer is relief, emotional relief. You're very welcome, Phoebe. You're very welcome. All right, so we're going to get to Camille. Camille, your timestamp is 2:34 for whatever comes out for you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Camille with his highest interest in mind, disconnected from the previous energies that have nothing to do with this reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit and 3 cards for Camille. What would you like to say? Anything to come out for him? Please and thank you. The Lovers. The Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands here. That's what I think it is. Oh, that's scary. We're going to get 3 cards on what this is about. They're talking about making a really fast choice, a really fast decision. A promise. Child, fantasy, one more, and exhaustion here. So what I think it is. If you think that something that you're about to do is going to drain you, it's not. It's actually going to be different than what you expected. We have the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands here, followed by the Child, the fantasy, and the exhaustion here. If you think that something's going to drain the hell out of you, it's not going to. It's going to be a different journey for you, okay? So that's what they want to say. Don't jump to the conclusion that that something's going to just ruin your life forever. If you're making some big choices and you're like, oh, I'm going to do this and it's going to like fuck me up. Spirit wants to say that's not the case. You're jumping too quick to conclusions. Is actually not going to end up or pan out like that, okay? So that is your reading for you, Camille. And last but not least, Devin. Devin, are you ready for your reading? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. So when you're ready, take your time. I'm just realigning these cards here because these wanted to be used for your reading. Oh my God. Ah! How are the studies going, Erica? We're wrapping up now. College is coming to the end of my first semester. Doing pretty good. I really like my classes. I enjoy myself. And it's interesting. All the things that I'm learning are really helping me figure things out with my own mental health because I'm a psychology major. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about college, and I look forward to the next year. Yep. Very interesting first college experience. Well, I was in art school before. Thank you very much, Taurus Love. All right, we're going to clear the energy. Last but not least, Devin, how will it go if I decide to ask T out? I want to have a monogamous relationship and not rush into it. But I don't mind if it's meant to be with her. So we're going to connect to your higher self, Devin, and all those guiding you, as well as T, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit, how will it go if Devin decides to ask T out? I've been on my single Pringle and mental health work, but now I'm ready to open up again. One more. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. They want to say that if you decide to ask T out, the relationship that the two of you would be able to form is going to close a chapter with something else, okay? But for good, it's a good thing. There is healing. If you ask T out and you guys end up in a relationship, of course, it's free will, right? We have here the temperance. This is not waiting. This is not patience. This is healing. Healing in time. You will heal from something through the relationship with T. So we have the card of the relationship, the partnership card of the Two of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles and the World here, okay? It's almost like this connection would have the potential to help heal what someone potentially had destroyed, okay? So there's like a coming full circle with this partnership that you would be cultivating with T. So this is what they want to tell you. There would be healing coming in for you, closing a chapter on a painful note through the bonding and the healing that this relationship would provide you should you guys end up in that dynamic, okay? Very fascinating. So that is your reading, Devin. They want me to give you an example. I feel embarrassed telling you this too, by the way, but they want me to tell you this example, okay? The relationship that I am in now helped me understand that past people didn't treat me in a way that uplifted me as a person. The relationship that I'm in now, I feel encouraged to go to new heights that I hadn't been before. Whereas other people made me not feel like I was good enough. So this connection for you would mend something within you, helping you understand just how to the extent that other people weren't right for you. And actually, it would be a very healing perspective. It would be very worthwhile for you. Thank you. She's really sweet and a baddie, but I need to learn some Arabic because, yeah, we go back and forth. How cute is that? So that is your reading, Devin. Thank you so much for your time and for coming through and for assisting me with the stream. Thank you to all my beautiful moderators. Devin, Joanna, Tortoise Love, Vivi, We Vibes, Camille, wherever you're at, you're still really appreciated. When are you streaming again? Probably either Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided which one of those, but it definitely will be a weekend. Okay, so it'll be a really quick stream. I'll be like popping on, popping out. But yeah, probably Saturday or Sunday, sometime in the weekend, okay? I might even schedule it just so you guys get a heads up. All right, so you have an amazing Friday as well, We Vibes chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking the link tree in the description. The information is there for you to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. With that said, happy Thursday, happy full moon. And guys, I hope that you do something really fabulous for yourself today. Rest up, take it easy, and have a beautiful night, evening, or afternoon, wherever you're at, okay? See you guys. Thank you so much and have a good one. Goodbye.